No, this isn't clickbait. I bought this pair of Jordan 11 Cherries size 13 for only $53.78. You're probably wondering how and if you can do the same, so let's get right into it. First off, welcome if you're new here. If you don't know me, my name's Caden. I run the largest and oldest coaching program that there is for reselling sneakers, where we specifically help people scale from 0 to 10K a month in their first 60 days of working with us. So if that's something that you sound interested in, shoot me a DM on Instagram with the keyword YouTube so I know where you came from. Let's get right back into the main part of the video, how I got these shoes that cheap. First, I'll simply explain how I did it, then I'll go into more details as well. So as you guys can see, this shoe is only $113, size 13, Jordan 11, and if you didn't know, it was from Nike Refurbished. So let me explain how that works and how you can make money with it. So the Refurbished program is a program that Nike made with shoes to keep them out of landfills, and essentially what that means is they're getting used and basically old returned shoes, cleaning them up, even if it was barely used, and reselling them again. Now, why is that good news? Because these prices are super cheap. As you just saw, those shoes that retail $225 were listed for only $113. And I want to show you this shoe up close. As you can see, it doesn't even look like it's been tried on. If I show you even more of the details, again, there is hardly anything wrong with this shoe at all. Maybe a little crease like right here at the toe box, if you guys can see. Barely anything at all. Here's the other pair. Nothing wrong with it. As you can see, all white on the bottom, super icy. Only issue I see, if you see at the collar right here, there's a little bit of a crease like someone tried it on, but that's it. So then the question becomes, would you guys pay $113 for a pair of maybe tried on shoes? The answer is yes. But let me tell you how I got them for only $53. So Nike was actually running a promotion at this time where they had 30% off the entire back wall. So all the shoes in the back wall of the store were 30% off. Plus they had an additional 20% off all footwear in the store. With just those discounts alone, as you can see, I was only going to pay $63.28. However, I know how to generate codes. That's something that I teach to my clients as well. So I was able to get these shoes an additional 15% off, which saved me, again, around another $10, as you can see here, times 0.85, 15%. That was the final price I ended up paying. However, that's not the end of the story. I used my Apple card to make this purchase, and Apple was actually having a promotion where they're having 6% cash back if you use your Apple card at Nike. So that saved me another 6%, which, isn't much. But if you see here, another $3 or so, that's big considering I spend hundreds of thousands of dollars a year at Nike and a bunch of other reselling places. So that makes me a lot of money. So if you guys are curious on where to find Refurbished, I'm linking this down below the video. This is Nike's actual website with all the different Refurbished locations around the US. I believe there's 62 different locations. Keep in mind, 2 years ago, there was only 15. So they're expanding this program a lot. So if your Nike outlet, local Nike outlet doesn't have it right now, expect them to have it in the near future. So just to summarize, with the 30, 20, and 15% discount codes, I was able to get this shoe a total 52.4% back, which is crazy. And if you think my math's wrong, learn how to add percentages because they don't stack on top of each other, right? You're not getting the whole entire 65% off. It doesn't work that way. Anyways, these Cherry 11s sell for around $300 on apps. So I'm looking, even after fees, at around a $200 profit for a shoe that I bought in 5 minutes. Most people would stop there. Not me, however. I'm always looking to source different shoes. So I'm actually going to show you my order receipt, exactly what I picked up, why I paid what I paid, and all the discounts basically added together. So here's my actual Nike order. I'm blurring this because this is my personal info and the order number, but I'm going to go through each and every one of these shoes, show you the price I paid, and basically how much money I'm going to make. So starting off, these Ken Griffey's, these weren't refurbished, but I picked them up for only $66. They go for around $175 on GOAT. That's what I have them listed at. They haven't sold yet, but that's an easy profit on those. So as you guys can see, I just pulled this up. This was my GOAT sale from last week. This is what I was paid. So I made basically a $80 profit on this shoe. Pretty easy. So again, $80 profit on the shoe. Pretty happy with it. On a shoe most people would walk by, right? I was actually pretty close to walking by these, but I'm like, hey, I'm getting 30% off, plus 20, plus 15. Any shoe that you're getting 50+% off, it's pretty hard not to make money on. Here's another easy shoe, these Air Max 90s. I mean, $31, you can't really go wrong. Let's actually look up the SKU so I can show you what these go for on StockX. So here's what they go for on StockX. As you guys saw, I picked up a size 11. If you actually look at the sizes here, 11 goes for 107. Last sale was 108. I'm happy with selling it at that price because, that means I'm going to make some pretty good profit for only getting it for $30. Here's another shoe I just sold literally 2 hours ago. Picked them up for only $31. This is what they sold for on GOAT. So $55 profit after fees and everything. Really happy with that purchase. And again, this is just going to show you that you can buy these shoes in store for these prices and sell them online within a week or two for double the money. Panda Dunks for 61. I don't really have to speak to that. Another big tip. I always recommend buying like a t-shirt or two for a few reasons. First off, they're really cheap. Like you can't get t-shirts cheaper than that. And on top of that, if you're reselling, it doesn't make you look like as big of a reseller by buying t-shirts. I didn't have any trouble buying all of these shoes. I bought like 10 plus 15 shoes, I think. And it didn't have any issues because I was buying t-shirts with it as well. So it kind of made me look like just a normal guy. By the way, here's the condition of these Air Forces. As you can see, nothing wrong with them at all. It doesn't even look like they've been worn. Seriously, no issues, no creasing, nothing. Now these Jordan 7s, this was another pickup. If you can see here, nothing really wrong with it at all in my opinion. I don't even think it's been worn maybe once, but still nothing wrong with it. And again, I just paid $47.60. Let me show you. 47 bucks 60 cents. Haven't sold those yet, but probably $100 profit, if not more. Same thing again, these discount codes, they apply on just regular shoes. So I got these for $142. They were all retail, but because I'm getting it 15 and 20% off, this wasn't on the back wall, I'm still making good money. I did the same thing with these dunks as well. 74 bucks. Like, come on. And finally, what you guys are all waiting for, I promise I didn't put it at the end. That's just where it was, but that's the price I paid for these. I already showed you guys the condition and everything. There's nothing wrong with this shoe. I would keep it if it were my size, but it's not a size 11.5, 12. So it was a little too big for me, but still a really dope shoe. And you can find this type of stuff at Refurbished. So you guys didn't know, I don't have it on this account, but I've picked up cool gray 11s refurbished. I've seen people, some of my friends pick up red 4s refurbished. So I've seen a lot of really, really cool things. Some really rare dunks. You can find a lot of things if you actually go and look for it. And again, the only reason I bought these was because of price over product. These retail $225. After tax, I'm probably paying $240, $250, but because I got them for only $55, I'm making a way larger margin than if I were to pay, $250 and only make 10 to 20 bucks max. So it's cool to find this kind of stuff at the outlets, but it doesn't happen too often. Instead, I like focusing on bricks that are a whole lot more consistent, stuff that I can find all the time, buy and make money for consistently. And chances are, guys, you won't find cherry 11s at your outlets, let's be honest, but let me show you two alternatives that you can find all the time. First one being these GT2 cuts. I've sold probably close to 20 pairs of these already, and my highest pair I sold for $199. This shoe was at the very same outlet, listed for $130, so not the best price. However, when you use all those discounts like I'm about to show you, you can get it for a really, really good price. So as you guys can see, even before cashback, I'm paying only $61.88 for this GT cut that was listed at $130. And again, this was a shoe everyone was walking by. I picked up as many as I wanted because no one was buying them. So again, here's one I sold literally a month ago. You can see way better profit, and I got these again for $61. Sell them on GOAT, you'll make way more money. I'm blurring out the order number as you can see, but still super easy profit. So recap, again, this is a shoe that you can find at your outlets really consistently that isn't even refurbished, that you can still get for really good prices. And I picked up different colors of these. This isn't the only one. I've made a lot of money off of this model. You guys will see these all the time at outlets for around 100 to 110. I believe the retail's 110 now on these. I could be wrong, but I believe that's what I saw it at my outlet for. If it's 100, it's even better. However, this shoe, I wouldn't buy it at 100 bucks. Most of these sizes don't even go over $100, so it's not a good reselling shoe. But if you're getting it 52% off, well, now that shoe is $48. Could you guys sell this shoe to someone else for more than 48 bucks? I think so. So you don't have to focus on these home run shots like the cherries. Focus on these ones that can get you easily $30 to $40 to $50 profit and do it consistently. My top clients, my guys that are doing the biggest numbers and the best numbers, they're just selling shoes in volume and they're moving them like crazy. This is one of our clients, Caleb. I wanted to give you guys a quick example. As you can see here, he buys a lot of kind of whatever because this is the stuff that sells for him. This stuff that sells on Amazon. Caleb does 10K a week. You think he cares about selling Jordans or bricks or whatever it is? He doesn't care at all. If you're making 10K a week, you don't care at all. And that's what you have to ask yourself. You have to ask yourself, are you here for the clout? Are you here to be the guy who has the Jordan plugs and you want to sell the Jordans and be in bulk and blah, 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 blah? Is that who you want to be? And you want to have the LLC? Like you want to be that guy who looks cool but doesn't make any money? Or do you want to be the guy that maybe doesn't look cool? Like this isn't the coolest thing ever, right? Not the most hype. You're not going to get the most likes. This is what's going to make you the most money, right? This is the stuff that's going to make you the most money in the least amount of time. You have to ask yourself what you want to be. He posted this earlier this week as well. As you can see, 28 sales in one day. 28 sales in one day, $1,800 sold, $10,000 a week. That's crazy. And that's the benefits of Amazon. But the stuff that sells on Amazon are these cheap shoes. Cheap shoes. But you saw this photo earlier. Again, he got 300 something pairs here. He spent $12,000. He's going to make an $8,000 profit from this flip. Each shoe he was paying $37 a pair. Can you guys lose if you're paying $37 a pair? The answer is no. So there's no wrong answer of what you want to be. If you want to be the guy that just looks cool, or you want to actually start a real business and make some real money and take advantage of this and change your life, there's no wrong answer. You can do what you want, but actually think and decide what you want to do and take action based on that decision. Also, I'm linking my free sourcing script, which covers even more of this stuff, in the description down below. This video is not on YouTube, so it's just for you guys who watched the whole video. Down below, click it, watch that video. It'll be really useful on how you can source in store. In that video, I break down the exact steps that I use to coach my current clients and help them get to the next level. If you guys have any other reselling questions for me or want some clarifications, feel free to shoot me a DM on Instagram so you can hop on a call with either me one-on-one or one of my team members. We'd love to help you out. And again, my Instagram is Shoegeekflips. I provided the link down below, so feel free to shoot me a question. If you have any questions at all, I reply to every single one of you guys. Looking forward to talking to you guys soon. Other than that, have a good one.